Lancelot here for Kevin? I'm not sure.
Ooh, that's a bold move, but the Suyo, right? Very, very.
Time to take
I want to
the
say
wheel.
a broken hero.
What?
But that's a oh my god, Kelra Bruno! Kelra Bruno!
Kelra on a marksman. Wow.
I think the idea is for Kelra to be a very independent hero, right? He doesn't need a lot of backup. He has a lot of, not spell fam, lifesteal as well, so he can kind of play the long lane and be on his own, surviving most of the time, and expect the fighter emblem on this Bruno.
Right. Interesting. I feel like TLID's draft overall isn't awful. And we're seeing this again, the Moskov and Fanny. It's going to be a bit of a split push battle. Whoa. What was that?
Yeah.
Who? What's his name? I forgot.
Someone you spot on the crowd, but we'll see here. The statistics, once again, is preferring towards CLID, I believe, for the second time in this match. But we'll see if that's gonna be in line on what's gonna happen in game number 2. Onyx will try to close this one out 2-0, but TLID wants to prolong this one 2-3. And they do it in the Land of Dawn.
Let's see. Onyx looking to again just stay solidifying themselves at the top of the standings, and TLID looks to find the second position in the current standings once again. But they will have to face again just Kyrie's Fanny.
Yeah, it's not the craziest Fanny, but it's one of the more efficient, like smarter Fannies. And if you're trying to counter and take out the Fanny, Kyrie's version is one that you might hate going up against the most, because he will not go in without a real good reason.
Yeah, as you can see there, he's not... Oh! No retreat from Kevin, so Kyrie wants to take this one.
That's a very intelligent take. Actually, Kyrie almost caught there. Kevin's still able to get that camp. And so far, the small trays actually favor CLID.
Yeah, I think it's mostly because of the fact that Keyboy is on Marcel. There's not really a proper setup material for Fanny. Connie. Emblem by Bayou though. Anything that's interesting for you, Rashi?
Tenacity for Ritual, and that's a wise move. We've seen Tsushins go with the Inspire or even the Wilderness Blessing, but against the Fanny, you want every bit of survivability you can get, honestly. That aside, everything's pretty straightforward. Fatal with the Master Assassin for Kelra with the Fighter Emblem, like you predicted, Kevin. Gonna aim to win in the trade, but so far Kyo has been getting the better trades.
Okay, looks like Kyrie wants to concede this one. No purple buff just yet. And TLID knows that's the best. Kyrie wants to steal this one with the red streak, and they do it.
Yeah, let's see. He wants to drive by. That's a stun on towards high. That's Sanz though. Picking up first blood on towards Leone. Kevin takes the turtle, so they lose out on the turtle, but Keyboy will pop the flicker there in the mid lane. Kevin misses that damage, but on get compensation. They got a kill for that turtle take.
Yeah, I like that. At least they get something out of it, right? Because they know that they're going to be in a very disadvantageous situation with Fanny as the retro user.
For the side of TLID though, it's still just a roam kill given over, so it's not that bad. But you really see how annoying the Marshall is, man. There have been moments here where TLID are trying to go for some kind of like pick off, some kind of engage, some kind of posture, and the snapshots just suddenly for just long enough that it cancels out the momentum of everything you're trying to do.
Yeah, no level 4 just yet from Keyboy.
All in order, just locking Kai in place. That's about it. Kelra is slightly behind here, level-wise and gold-wise, if you compare it to Kyo.
Yeah, because so far there's not much help, I guess, from the Onyx team. Kyrie has not been very aggressive. As they force the buff and delay the orange buff take. That's a good move coming in from Keyboy just to give some time for Kyrie to catch up.
Again, you can't really set up for big kills in the early game. You don't have a lot of damage. You have a bit of tankiness and a lot of utility. That's about it. So finding ways to be impactful in the early game like that, like delaying the farming of your opponents, is a great move from Keyboard.
Oh, interesting. So I think first item has claws for Kelra here. We mentioned earlier that he wants to be that independent gold laner that can sustain as long as he wants to on his own, because there's not much peel. I guess there is a peel, but most of the time before the big team fights, Calera is going to be on his own. He's not going to be able to join the team fight, and Onyx might be considering this one also, unless Kyrie gets the purple buff fast enough and can be a difference maker. At least fight in the turtle pit.
Again, against the Phobias and the Hylos, being a Fanny, it's still a daunting circumstance to try and get in to the fight there, but Ludwig might be able to actually take away a lot of focus.
Yeah, Glorious Pathway here, just his own. Real World Revelation though will find one. Oh, Retribution will fall to the hands of Kevin. Now, Law and Order finds Keyboy flickering out. That's the golden hour on towards Ritual. The damage not done just through just yet. Ludwig all alone. And that's gonna be killed over for the Cavalry.
Kyrie's actually leading in the XP compared to Kevin. That's kind of surprising, no?
That's the efficiency, dude. Like, even right there, before the fight even ended, the moment Kyrie recognized that there was nothing else left for him to do, just goes for more farm, more steals. And it's a small amount, but it keeps adding up as time goes on. 2 turtles to the side of TLID, and yet the gold lead favors Onyx.
Oh, interesting. Sanz with the arcane boots because he knows that the main target so far is going to be Leone, and he's been dying 2 times to the hands of Sanz and Kyrie. It's kind of weird, right? Because Sanz is trying to play front to back. Kyrie will try to be that executioner in the back line, but so far, the most viable target has been Leone.
Now with the real World Revelation locked in here, Drishal. Flicker and the lantern there popped. Nope, Ludwig. Ooh, calm Flicker to get that situation controlled. And again, it's just 3 kills here for the first 6 minutes. 2v2 with the bottom side. SOD doesn't land. Oh, that's a clear still for a kill.
Interesting SOD from Kyo there, knowing that in about 30 seconds the turtle is going to come up, and it's going to be important for him to catch up to the team fight because Calera cannot do that.
Whoa. Carol walking up, even taking a turret shot there. Definitely trying to turn up the aggression before the turtle fight, but wow, even there. What's going on here? Kara's taking way too much damage, but it might be setting up a kill for Kyrie.
I don't think that's too much damage. You can just heal up with the Has Claws, and meanwhile, Kyo cannot do that. He's on a corrosive site, I believe, so he has to go back and no Spear of Destruction to get back to the lane. Calera can take this one freely. A lot of value for Onyx.
You know, it does seem like that Onyx here is looking to delay the turtle take. They are keeping tabs on that spell on Rishal. No flicker on him. And Kai now will be on the jungles of TLID. That's the trade here. Onyx though does not sit silently. That's going to be the golden hour pops again, just to delay, just to buy time. That's going to be 2K still for the hands for Onyx.
It's crazy.
Oh, they jump in. On towards Leone, that's going to be kill. Now TL, they lose a member, but Keyboy now looking for the flanks. Iran is just trying to smash members of Onyx, but Kelra is able to keep his distance so far. That's going to be Lantern Flare pop to defense of the Onyx now, looking for a move. That's going to be Keyboy taking down Lutpi very low as well. Kelra is able to provide the damage for Onyx, and that's going to be a 1-for-1.
Have you seen in MPLID Season 17 so far, Rashi? A team that has 3 turtles in their bag before 8 minutes, and they're down 2K gold lead.
So far, I don't think so. But again, TLID were focusing so much on the turtle. At what cost, though? They did get it. But Onyx were able to farm all the whole time. Well, the turtle was even delayed by Kiba with a golden hour. And look at this, dude. Godiva.
Yeah. One of the familiar faces of TLID as well. Back in Aura days, he was the Kadira god, even playing the Kadira in the XP lane.
Definitely a man of character.
An icon, man. He's an icon.
Let's see if he reacts to him being shown here in the MPLID X streamer.
It's taking a while.
There you go.
Oh!
He was upset.
The facepalm.
Why is he upset?
Probably wasn't ready. He might have been saying something interesting. But alright, back to the game now. 2K gold lead. It shrunk a little bit after that fight earlier to 1.5. We're back at 2 though, and Leone is trying to find something.
That's a knock of Kyrie, looks for an angle. That's gonna be, 2 members actually locked in the box. That's Sanz picking up the double. And that's gonna be Onyx now looking to advance and apply more pressure. That's a knock up onto his keyboard. Still able to hold on, but Kevin denies the escape. So at the end of that fight, it will be a 2-for-1, though the structure in the mid lane looks very juicy. Onyx looking to claim it, and that's going to be the structure still defended for now.
And the way Onyx hides with this composition is so clean. They know that Sanz gonna expend the flicker, and they set up a box for the frontliners of TLID. So far, the one that's been dying is only Iran and Leone, and the gold is already almost 3K. Onyx, amazing display of skill so far.
They're doing a great job just using the respect that TLD have for Kyrie to kind of extend, to overextend even. You can see how Keyboy is playing so aggressively, knowing that TLD won't bite on the feint because they are concerned that it's a bait from Kyrie. For Kyrie, rather.
Kelra, and so far he's not been... I think he's already almost online, no? It's just a matter of, like, when is he gonna join the team fight? Might get his item check later, but it looks like TLID wants to pull the trigger on this Lord, knowing that Kyrie does not have the purple buff just yet.
Yeah, with Moskov here, stop waiting for that SOD to land. Gonna be one of the crucial key to TLID's success on gaining the fight, but TLID, they hesitate, right? They do not want to jump the gun just yet. They're taking their time, but the Lord now is still below 50%. That's gonna be jump on towards Rishal! And says Kyrie, down you go. That's gonna be Ron taking down next. That's gonna be Leone as well off the board. Kai, out of nowhere, finds a double kill.
Great setup by Onyx. They know that they're not gonna go for the Lord at that time. It's just a bait. Hook, line, and sinker. Ritual was kind of out of the team fight, but Mlbb with a gap close with the flicker as well, and Kyrie was able to follow it up beautifully at that time.
Whenever you're in range of Onyx, you just let your guard down. Even on a Tsushin with a flicker, with a Crimson Beacon, you just never know. You understand that they know you have escapes, and they're setting things up so that when you least expect it, you get taken before you even notice.
Let's see if TLID can hold on, can extend the series further.
Wow.
Because it's 5,000 gold lead right now. 11 minutes in for Onyx.
Look at the respect, man. Like, even earlier, Mlbb was caught. His teammates were quite far, and TLID saw them on the other side of the map. And even then, they dare not try and commit, try and get that kill onto Mlbb. Just because they have no idea. They are respecting Onyx almost a bit too much, but for good reason. Now with the Lord, they should be able to extend their gold lead by another 1K if they take down all of these outer turrets.
I like the itemization from Kyrie here. He went to go, or he's about to go for the brute force breastplate, knowing that there's still a lot of CCs that can stop him in his tracks, especially... Oh, look at the damage from Kyo to Mlbb. It's kind of juicy, no?
Yeah, that is very juicy. They have taken the care of the Lord, though, so that's actually very good. Comes out of TLID, understanding the hero power. Oh, the SOD not landing, not a good look there for Kyo. That's going to be the structure now, crashing on towards the top end bot. Oh, take a look at the real world manipulation here, popped by Sanz. And actually, TLID, they are able to defend, but Kevin and Kai touching and going. And it's still 7,000 gold lead here for Onyx.
They have indeed increased the gold lead. Now Onyx are working against the clock though. They're snowballing great, but earlier Kyrie was one item away from being full build. In another like 3 minutes, that's where TLID are gonna start catching up. And we have seen what a late game Moskov could do. Of course, this time Onyx are facing it with a late game Bruno with a Malefic gun. It's still gonna be very possible to win in a team fight, especially with the Yves too, but TLID are gonna have more options as time goes on. So Onyx, we need to try and push tempo.
Yep, take a look at the fangs! Mlbb finds a moment! That's gonna be Kai saying hi to TLID members, and Leone will not be able to get out from that lap. The Terizla skill, and suddenly TLID lose 3.
All that was in the hands of Keyboy, the bait towards the jungle, and Mlbb with a great follow-up or setup for Kyrie with the follow-up, and now they're knocking on TLID's door.
They see an angle. Minions are crashing in the mid lane. Real world manipulation invested early. That's gonna be Kyo! Wind of Nature, do you no good? As the main base will be the main target. It's technically a wipeout as the Hedgehog will solidify themselves in top of the standings, and the Cavalry will have to suffer their 3rd loss in a row.
Not a good look for TLID, but it makes sense, man. They're up against Onyx. Nothing you can do about it.
Onyx really just make it look easy, man. That's unreal. Every single avenue of approach that was possible was denied. And just as we were talking about how TLID might be able to catch up, do something with some more gold, Onyx pulled the trigger. They recognize all of these talking points we're bringing up on the desk, dude. They just play at such a high level of knowledge.
2 stomps in a row. This was at least supposed to be building up to be a battle of the undefeated in the previous early weeks. But now TLID, their win total and lose total is almost equal. They are 4-3 right now in the standings. Tying up against EVOS, and Onyx solidify the position at the top of MPL Indonesia. Just calm and collected. Very cool with the execution. They know full well what their winning condition is, and they execute it to the fullest.
Man, what an engage and what a follow-up immediately by Kyrie, dude. 3 members just deleted. They had a 7K gold lead, but still, that's impressive.
As we're gonna see the winner interview with Onyx for, I don't know how many times in a row by now.
Dan Onyx
And Onyx
menutup minggu yang keempat mereka
will
dengan
close
begitu
out
memukau
week 4
2-0.
with a 2-0 victory.
Satu match yang membuat kita melihat bahwa Onyx kembali lebih
match
kuat lagi. Kyrie, ini Onyx makin
that we
kuat
all
lagi, makin
witnessed that-
strong lagi atau gimana
Yeah,
sih?
Onyx is just getting stronger.
Iya kayaknya.
Yeah, I think.
Kalian makin kuat atau kalian udah bisa membaca tim
are they
ID?
getting stronger?
Atau
Kyrie
gimana?
says, yeah, I think.
Atau kamu sudah bisa membaca tim Liquid ID?
Or
Mungkin
did you guys? Oh, I mean,
match-nya lebih lebih gampang gara-gara ada data dari Coach Paddington.
oh,
Coach
okay.
Paddington evac.
Was it able?
Jadi data
Were you
mereka,
guys able to
data apa
defeat
tuh yang
Liquid
dikasih tentang
because
TLID?
Nggak boleh dikasih tahu sih, cuman
you guys
ya,
are getting
pokoknya
stronger?
begadang
Well, we
sampai jam
got the
5
data from Paddington.
Wow, dedikasi Coach Paddington.
sampai sakit. Sekarang dia lagi sakit, lagi pakai masker.
Now he
Oh,
is
GWS Coach.
ill.
Oke, dedikasi yang luar biasa. Tapi kita ngeliat juga
great dedication.
perdana di
Get
season
well
ini.
soon, Coach
Your Fanny.
Paddington.
Fanny dari Kyrie
Fanny
keluar.
from
Kenapa
Kai.
pada momen ini nih akhirnya dikeluarkan lagi?
Why today?
Fanny Kyrie.
Gara-gara Paddington juga sih.
Because
Tadi dia
of
mau lihat
Paddington.
Fanny gua katanya.
Semua karena Coach Paddington.
All because of
Semua.
Paddington.
Tapi kalau ngebahas tentang Fanny kemarin juga Kevin baru memainkan Fanny. Apakah memang kayak
Kevin
pengen
played
Coach
Fanny
Paddington
yesterday.
bilang, coba tunjukin Fanny-mu.
Did Paddington say?
Mungkin biar dia senang aja kayaknya si Paddington. Soalnya dia bos di Onyx, di MPL dia yang bos.
Oh, sekarang.
Kai
Ya.
jokingly
Wow.
said that Paddington is the
Udah
boss of
dijempolin,
Onyx
Kyrie.
right now.
Tapi kalau ngebahas tentang lawan hari ini, Kevin, sang King Maharaja Kevin, ada
Going up
Kevin,
against
ada
Kevin.
Kyrie. Ini kedua jungler bertemu. Bagaimana pertemuan kalian? Di game 1, game kedua.
What do you think about the meetup?
Seru sih, seru.
It was fun.
Lebih seru
It was
pada saat
exciting.
dia jadi Joe atau jadi Kevin?
Jadi Kevin pasti, jadi Kevin.
Ada bedanya?
Kevin
Mungkin
and Joe,
season ini dia
who's
lebih-
more scarier? He
lebih
said
pede.
Kevin.
Gerakan dia lebih pede dan lebih calculate.
And
Lebih
Kai said
calculate.
Kevin.
Tapi saya
Why?
penasaran.
Because
Sekarang
his
kayaknya
movements, gameplay-wise,
Pada saat
very
awal-awal, siapapun
confident,
yang
more
ngedapetin
confident
turtle pertama
than
itu
Joe.
bisa menangin gamenya. Tapi sekarang nggak gitu ya Kyrie berarti ya? Karena kalian kayak santai aja.
Ya.
Iya.
Kita sukanya Lord soalnya bukan turtle.
Oh.
So you guys
Nggak
not
suka kura-kura
focusing on
berarti
towards
ya?
your turtle?
Nggak suka kura-kura.
Ya.
It feels like you guys are
Fokus ke arah Lord.
relaxed
Tapi memenangkan
with that
2-0
situation. Yeah, I mean, we
terhadap
prefer the
TLID
Lord
hari ini.
anyways.
Bagaimana Kyrie? 2-0 loh, nggak 2-1.
Is another 2-0
Enak.
for you?
Enak.
How do you
Oke.
feel?
Enak.
I feel good.
Tapi yang mungkin kita bakal tanya juga ke Keyboy. Boy,
Keyboy?
lawanmu adalah satu player, Leoni. Dia
Your
sudah
head-to-head is Leone.
berpergian ke berbagai negara, berbagai
Who
region.
has been abroad.
Dan akhirnya kembali ke Indonesia. Buat Keyboy sendiri ada nggak sih memang
Tasting the
dia tuh gerakannya
other
berbeda dengan
MLBB.
romer-romer di Indonesia
region.
lainnya?
Ya kalau Leoni jago lah, cuman gulunya lebih jago.
Any thoughts?
jadi
Leone is
glunya
a
ini yang
great
jadi masalah.
player,
Iya,
but
kata Paddington ban aja.
his glue
Soalnya Paddington
is the
adalah glue.
problem. And Paddington said just ban the glue.
Jadi nggak boleh ada 2 glue di match ini ya.
Iya, dia gila banget sih, pintar banget.
Because Paddington is the glue.
Coach Paddington. Jadi bukan hanya mempelajari untuk dari channel, semua pokoknya dari tim Liquid ID, Coach Paddington tuh hari ini.
Udah dibacain.
Udah dibacain.
Paddington
Kamu dibilangin
read
apa
it
sama
all.
Coach Paddington hari ini?
Banyak banget, banyak banget.
Banyak banget. Kalau Valir yang muncul gimana, Kiboy?
Valir?
Itu udah expect juga sama Paddington.
Wow.
So,
Terus ketika itu
Kiboy
dibilangin apa?
sarcastically
Udah
said
ada Valir di
that,
situ
yeah,
sesuai
Valir,
ekspektasi.
Iya, aman banget ada gua.
read the pick.
Tapi dengan Coach Paddington udah menyangka apakah ini Valir kemarin muncul, pernah menjadi mid laner, kemarin ada roamer, sekarang jadi roamer lagi.
Valir,
Apakah memang Valir ini akan
laner,
menjadi populer, Boy?
Roamer, is it
Bisa
popular
jadi,
now?
nanti tanya Paddington lagi aja.
Maybe.
Pokoknya
You gotta
tanya
ask
Semua kalian
Paddington.
apapun tanya Paddington.
Iya, dia emang bos kita sebenarnya.
Oh, bos
Paddington
besar.
knows it all, and
Tapi
he is the
kalau
boss.
Lutfi, hari ini apa yang
Lutfi.
Coach Paddington juga kan pasti kan?
Bener sekali, Coach Paddy.
Dibilangin apa kamu? Biar bisa
What
menang
did
nih.
Coach Paddington said
Apa
today?
ya? Banyak sih sebenarnya.
A lot.
Salah
a lot.
satunya itu tadi blend glue.
Ban
Soalnya
glue.
glue-nya lumayan ngeselin.
Ban glue.
Kalau tugas
he said,
EXP lane di match kali ini
What about
apa? Ada
your
perubahan nggak yang Coach Paddy bilang?
job
Kamu
description
gini-gini ya.
in lane.
Apa ya? Enggak ada sih, enggak ada.
Nothing much.
Nggak ada.
Nothing much.
Enggak ada.
Pesan yang paling kalian ingat pokoknya band glue-nya aja gitu.
Iya,
The message
katanya
that
gitu.
you guys
Soalnya
are,
sama kan,
you know,
dia
that
juga
sticks with
orang
you
glue.
guys are.
Oh,
that
Jago
ban
maksudnya
glue?
jago glue dia juga.
His
Jago
glue is
glue.
crazy.
Dan kalian benar-benar membawa setelah satu kekalahan yang kalian dapatkan, banyak yang bilang permainan Onyx menjadi semakin
After
rapi.
the
Itu benar gak sih?
defeat you
Kalian
guys
merasa nggak
suffered,
seperti itu?
Yang aku rasa
It
sih
seems
ya
like
kita
you guys are
harus
stronger now.
lebih improve lagi sih dari kekalahan kita kemarin.
yeah, I mean after suffering a loss, I
Jadi
feel like we
improvement yang
as a
terus kalian
team
pupuk.
improve
Benar
more.
sekali.
Walaupun sudah ada di pucuk, kedinginan di
Even
atas,
though you guys are
Kita
now,
harus menang terus
Top.
pokoknya.
menang
I mean, like we
terus.
said, we
Yeah.
gotta keep
Dan
winning.
kita melihat cara dari Onyx untuk menang itu menarik. Dimana banyak banget hero-hero unik. Kita kalau ngelihat hero pool dari Onyx di season itu begitu
lot
banyak.
of unique
Khususnya
heroes
Kelra.
were
A new
pulled
hero for you
by
today. Bruno.
Onyx.
Bruno is not that popular
Especially
here.
if we're talking about Kelra.
What's wrong with Bruno
Kelra,
today?
Bruno.
Apa nih Bruno alasannya?
Why Bruno?
Gak mau nunjukin
I wanna-
Bruno gua kalau Bruno gua lebih jago dari cewek.
I wanna prove to
Alasannya itu lagi ya.
CW
Kemarin
that my
Beatrix-nya
Bruno is
lebih
better
jago.
than his.
Sekarang Bruno juga kepengen nunjukin lebih jago dari cewek. Kemarin pas kamu pakai Beatrix, cewek bilang apa?
Yesterday when you used the Beatrix, what did TW or Chewe said?
Diartiin dulu sama Kairi. Thank you Kairi. Translator. Sebagai player, sebagai translator, Kairi.
Katanya
He said,
pokoknya gua lebih jago katanya kemarin.
Oh dia masih
I'm just better.
bersikukuh tuh.
about
Kalau
the
sekarang
Beatrix.
kamu udah nunjukin Brunomu, your Bruno, do you feel that your Bruno is better compared to CW?
Yes!
There you go. There you go.
Yes.
Better than cewek!
Better than
Yes-nya
Chewe.
yes banget ya. Cewek is watching you now. Say something to cewek.
Ma- Mainan
TW,
gua
MVP
dulu.
season 8.
Mainan dia dulu. Oke.
Oh,
Itulah.
say something to
Dan
CW.
Cewek
Keller
udah
said
interview,
TW was his
menang
toy back then.
interview. Today, hari ini udah ngedapetin kemenangan lagi.
Jokingly, guys.
Berarti nagih nih interview.
You guys are.
So you love interviewing now?
Yes, gara-gara
guys-
cewek.
Oh, cewek
You
juga.
love doing interviews? Yes, because
Kenapa
of
juga?
CW.
Cewek bilang apa?
What did he
Cewek
say?
say
What did
something.
CW say?
Kalau di interview katanya
Your interview
always mention si cewek.
always mention
Udah
CW.
dititipin ya ternyata ya. Cewek, iya MVP season 8 tadi udah sampai ditunjukin. But dengan hero pool yang begitu banyak, Kelra, do you feel that cewek is pushing you to the limit?
With a lot of
Yes,
heroes
because
used,
karena
is
si
CW
cewek kalau
pushing you to the limit?
Apa ya?
Tenang, tenang. Cewek udah pamer otot.
Dia ajarin gua, tapi lebih jago gua.
So
Oke,
he
gurunya ngajarin
is
tapi
my
tetap
mentor,
lebih jago Kelra.
but
Dengan
I am
wajah
better
yang
than my
sigma.
mentor.
Keren sekali. Oke, kepercayaan
Kelra.
diri yang begitu luar biasa. So, half season almost done.
Half season almost done.
Last match, you will have Evos. There is few there, ada few di sana. Terakhir juga you met you in Philippines. Now you will meet you in Indonesia. How do you feel about meeting you here in different stage?
Rasanya sama di PH. Ya rasanya karena si Pew kalau di PH dia GOAT. Dia panggil GOAT di PH.
Oke.
Si Pew. Semoga yang
Pew.
match kita
We call him the GOAT back in PH.
enjoy and had fun.
And you guys will meet
Udah
Evos.
pesennya, udah langsung
You
pesen
will
dia
meet
ya padahal.
Evos.
Langsung enjoy, have fun aja deh.
Just enjoy, have fun
So-
is the message.
Dulu dia
from
GOAT
Kelra.
di sana. Di sini mau dijadiin apa nih sama Kelra nih?
He was
Dia GOAT
the-
juga buat gua.
Dia GOAT juga untuk Kelra. So,
Banyak achievements dia, 2 M series.
2 M series under his belt.
Kelra pun juga punya
Kelra said that, yeah, not just back in PH,
Gak sabar
I mean, he
pastinya,
is still
tapi
the GOAT.
Sanz dan
His own.
Onyx, Sanz, match hari ini menentukan sesuatu loh.
Sanz.
Kenapa?
Menentukan sesuatu.
Menentukan.
Iya,
Apa tuh?
penentuan
Penentuan buat
top paruh musim. Leg 1 dengan kemenangan ini membuat tim Onyx berada di pucuk tak tergeserkan.
With this win, Onyx will
Jadi
remain
juara
as the
paruh
half
musim. Inilah
season
dia tim
champion.
Onyx. Semuanya langsung happy
That's
dan
crazy.
ngelihat bahwa kalian masih bisa konsisten sampai hari ini, Sanz. Bagaimana kamu menunjukkan itu terus sih bersama dengan
Any
Onyx?
thoughts on how you guys are still just so consistent to this day?
Performa kita selalu top perform terus dan perjalanan
Yeah,
kita juga
hopefully
masih
we can
panjang
just
dan
keep-
kita masih harus fokus di minggu kedepannya.
Hopefully our performance
Minggu ke depannya,
just
padahal
keeps
masih ada 1 match lagi nih ya di depan mata, tapi kalian udah
Keeps
bisa menyandang gelar juara paruh musim.
high tier.
Menurutmu sendiri untuk menutup
And
leg
yeah,
yang
just
pertama ada Evos, ada
focus
View
on
di
the
situ.
next leg,
Itu bakal jadi
focus on the
challenge
second
gak
half.
sih buat Sanz?
Is that a
Oh ya pasti
challenge?
karena senang juga ketemu PU lagi dan
Is that a challenge going up against Few next week?
Waduh, kenapa?
Yeah, I'm very
Ya
happy.
senang aja sih ketemu Mas Albert juga. Ya.
Happy to face
Gua
against
senang sih
Albert
kalau ketemu
and
Evos.
Few.
Seneng,
Ya.
kebahagiaan kalau ketemu Evos. Tapi
just happy,
kalau untuk
facing
mendapatkan
Evos.
hasil baik untuk Onyx sendiri, ini bakal challenging atau akan ya udah atau gimana, Sanz? Karena ada Albert, ada View juga.
Albert,
Nggak
Few.
gimana-gimana sih, cuman
Any
enjoy aja
special
kalau
feelings?
main. Ya.
Lagi
special
main juga
motivation?
dan
Not really.
kalian sudah bermain, sudah melawan tim Liquid ID, namun saudara kalian di Filipina,
You guys
tim
face
Onyx juga akan bertemu dengan tim
TLID.
Liquid TH.
Nah,
Apakah mereka akan
your
mendapatkan
fellow
hasil
brethren
yang
on
sama
a
atau
PH
enggak nih?
will face TLPH.
semoga aja sih ya
Same
pastinya
result, question
Onyx bakal
Hopefully.
main bagus juga nanti. Dan
Hopefully
ya
Onyx
kita
can
pasti nonton
play
juga sih.
better as well.
Saling mendukung satu sama lain, tapi Dedek Savero
Going up against
akan
TLPH.
main juga. Ada yang mau kamu sampaikan
Let's
nggak
see.
sih buat Savero?
Savero.
Ya, semangat aja sih buat Savero. Ya, semoga hasilnya
Any
sama,
messages to
sama kayak
Savero?
Diharapkan mendapatkan hasil yang sama, tapi Kelra, say
Hopefully
something to
you
your brothers,
guys, you
Onyx
Savero get the same
Philippines.
result here.
Buat Onyx,
For Onyx Philippines, messages
gua udah
from
kangen
Kelra.
kalian. Semoga menang nanti.
Menang nanti. Buat lawannya Onyx, tim Liquid Philippines.
Hopefully you
Say
guys get the
something
same
to
result.
Onyx
Any
Philippines.
messages to TLPH?
To tim Liquid Philippines.
Tim Liquid siap buat Onyx PH.
Bos,
Tim
siap-siap.
Liquid,
Namun,
get ready for
yang
Onyx
harus bersiap-siap
Philippines.
adalah Sonic karena sambutlah sang juara paruh musim, tim Onyx.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your half-season champion, Team Onyx.
Onyx.